welcome. I'm Janita Stanton. We have Reginald Perriman, Shaka Williams. We are TSARE, and this is the There's Something About Real Estate podcast where we talk all things real estate.
Was that like I Dream of Jeannie Bell or something? That sounded
Right.
like a sitcom bell.
It's the first of the month.
Y'all cash your checks and get up. Rent
Wake up. How y'all doing? What's the week been? What was last week like? What's these crazy buyers, sellers, and investors up to?
Oh God,
being crazy.
I've been following all the real estate scammers again.
So,
Emmett said, "Primed up. What up, though?
What up, though? Look, they putting everybody as a scammer now. I think you sent me or somebody. I think my wife sent me one with DJ Envy on there. I'm like, damn, they everybody is a scammer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes people get affiliated with somebody. I don't know. I mean, he was saying like he didn't he wasn't partners with the dude or something like that, and he got scammed too. But I mean, you put somebody on a big platform like that, it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm hosting events and you saying me and my partner on everything, then I can look bad. People gonna assume that you involved. So
yep.
I don't know, but it's a lot. It's a lot of that going on. Like I had an agent one time. She scammed a client out of some money, and they was doing like side deals and stuff, and she wrote them a check back from her company that bounced. It was crazy, man. It was like $40,000. I'm like, how are these people giving up like hundreds of thousands of dollars when you look at some of the videos they be breaking it down? And I'm like, man, these people be giving us a hard time giving us $1,000 EMD, but y'all go get these random people $50,000 and $80,000 a piece.
Hey, Emmett talking about the Airbnb.
Yep, Airbnb under attack. Not only in Detroit, but I mean, like across the country. Some like, especially when you got certain neighborhoods, they just don't want it. Yeah, from city to city we're gonna see a lot changing with that, along with the rental laws.
Right.
Yep.
You know, I don't be knowing what be happening in current events. I learn it here when y'all tell me about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm like under a rock.
Emmett said the gig might be up. The final ordinance is being drafted for Airbnb. Yeah, y'all they was cutting into the Marriott's money.
Exactly. Because the Airbnb, I loved Airbnb down in Georgia.
Yeah.
It was perfect for me when I was traveling back and forth often.
Yeah. I don't think I mean, you should be able to rent your house out however you want it. I don't think it should be I can understand maybe like the condos a little bit, because you got random people coming in and out on a regular basis. You never know who's there, and the people, the homeowners, that's not what they brought a condo for. So,
what up, Boogie?
What was going on with I'm sorry, I always had these brain freezes. At Cash App, that it was like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't working, and then everybody was like, "Cash App went bankrupt." I thought I wasn't about to be able to get my money off.
Right. Like, I don't keep a whole lot on there. Yeah, they stay under $1,000. That was crazy. It was locked up.
I don't keep more than a couple hundred on Cash App.
I got like $3,200 on Cash App right now.
Yeah, because if your money, like you said, if something happened with it, your money tied up. Not, I mean, but more than likely, if it's on Cash App, you're not missing it much. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've used Cash App to pay a lot of contractors, anybody that subs, just quick stuff. So
yeah.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right, what property we doing first? We got
I didn't want to do the Farmington Hills one though. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead. We can do it last. I'll do it.
Which one?
I want to do the Farmington one. Last.
Oh. Then let's do Corville and Farmington then.
All right. So we got this Corville, this east side property over here. Dr. send some photos. Let's see what we got.
What's the address?
5959.
5959.
I didn't take
Well,
these.
tell us the details on this one, Shaka. How many bedrooms?
So this is an investor, an out of the country investor. It's a wholesale deal. It's a two bedroom, one bathroom, top and bottom, right on the east side. And y'all see the pictures.
Wait, it's a two family?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This don't look too bad. Just need mostly cosmetic work.
I like that property.
How much was it rented for?
Don't get me the line.
What rents over there right now? About 900, 950 a unit?
I think so. So some people think 1,200, but I think like a 950, 1,000 is like a
yeah. Because I would.
That's basically Morningside for the most part.
Right. What you doing? What you thinking about this garage, Shaka? From a
that garage it needs some restructuring.
Would you just tear it down? Would it be cheaper to tear it down?
Nope, I wouldn't tear it down. I would try to.
You need a roof too, right?
Yep.
And doors.
Yep. And some structure. So you about to spend some money on that garage, but I wouldn't tear it down because you're gonna lose that value, and that them garages carry some value.
You said 5959.
Yep.
5959.
Devonshire. Corville. I'm sorry. Corville.
Yeah.
My computer wasn't doing what it was doing.
So they had it kind of like a conversion. The people that was just renting it,
right?
They was using it as one house. So that this right here, the second kitchen. That picture you're looking at right there, that's the second kitchen.
Oh, okay. Big screen TV.
Going on, Lynette. That's Lynette that came on the show last Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
For a minute and hang out.
All right. Let us know when you got the comps ready, Johnita.
100,000, Emmett.
Okay.
Hey, Emmett. We was looking at some over in Paris, and because the other countries they open to, especially them tourist areas.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta have good management in place.
So we're gonna look at this on both sides. So right now I got the residential side pulled up. We'll pull up the multifamily side.
All right, here, share your screen when you're ready.
Emmett, I'm gonna look it up and see.
How much, while Johnita's pulling that up, how much work you think this property needs? And how much are they asking for?
It depends on how well of a rehab you're gonna do, but I'm gonna say a minimum of like 50, 25 each unit to me.
That's the fix and flip.
Yes.
Okay.
I would do it both ways. I would spend that. So some people think about doing a little bit less, which they can, but to me, I would spend 25 and 25. Emmett, it's 2,000 square feet, a little over 2,000 square feet.
Okay. So right now for a single family, actually, this one looks like it was single family, but this is 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 1,700 square feet. And it sold in May for $172,000 on the VA sale. And it was on the market for 176 days. Well, a total of 282. Let's see what it look like.
And Shaka, with that rehab cost, what do what are you thinking as far as like just updating the kitchens? Because the bathrooms and stuff didn't look that bad.
Spraying them. I'll be spraying the bathroom. So on the exterior, you got a little bit of exterior work. You need siding. You need them kitchens just small too. So if it was a flip and I was doing the conversion, it's probably gonna be more than that. I'm talking about 25 and 25 if I kept it as a 2-unit. So I would be updating the one of the kitchens. It's a little bit of HVAC work that needs to be done. They converted it from boiler to forced air.
Right.
They got carpet all throughout.
So that's what this is.
Yeah.
This is a conversion.
And this one was 174 sold for, Janita?
Mm-hmm.
So
they did a like
So on this one, they asking 100. You said 50 minimum into it, so that don't leave enough spread for a flip.
Yeah, and that's for me. So some people gonna go over there and they gonna feel like they can. I guarantee somebody gonna go over there and feel like they can do it in 30. They're gonna say that, you know what I mean, and maybe they can if they're doing the work themselves.
Right. He said, Emmy said, what's the story on the roof and the windows?
The windows is don't get me the line. I don't have all that information. You have to do
your worst case scenario, if you had to replace all the windows, what we looking at?
Oh shit! Now you're going up to 60,000. Then you for sure at 50 plus.
Right.
If you got to replace those windows.
So now I just got off of the solds and I went to the pendings. And you have this one right here. It was on the market for 28 days. They had it listed at 240. So I will be curious to see what they close at. Let me check the square footage. They says
it's 25. Go up. It was like 20.
I saw it. I want to check it on public record and see what it says. So it says 2,600 on the listing, but the public record has it at 2,200. I'm gonna close it out. So it's a little smaller than what they're saying, or at least that's what the public record says.
So they measured
it. And this one is pending at 240. This is single family.
Yeah, single family pending at 240. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
2,600 square feet though. Go look at 5959. I know I looked it up already. Let me see.
So it's 200 square feet more. Okay. Unless for some reason they measured this house and it's different, but public record shows different.
Emmett, the windows, I just got a text said the windows and the roof are good except for on that garage. No, I got this one at 2,000 square feet, Johnny. I mean 5959 at 2,000 square feet.
Yeah, 2,000 square feet is 5959, but this one here at 5750 Whittier, they have it listed it's saying the public record is saying it's 2,676, but it doesn't. It's not 2,676 on public record. It's 2,200 on public record.
So you think it might be less? You think that you feel more comfortable with public record?
Yeah. So yeah, because they're saying that their source is public record. So based on what they're saying, it's not true somewhere.
They lied. They saying they source public record.
On public record.
Some people just don't be knowing what the hell. They just don't be paying attention. You know what I mean? And they just put whatever the first thing on there. But I get it. Yeah. I mean, I would go with the public record too.
Hey, Shaka, let me go back and clarify that 50,000 you said. Did that include the garage?
Nope. I mean, yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. The garage and the siding. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I would be calling that agent, trying to see if I can get them to share the, sold price, just to see.
Yeah, the contract price that they got.
Mm-hmm. Because that changes it if that closes, even anywhere close to it, really. I'm sorry, I went to the wrong place. I was trying to do the multifamily.
All right, so those are the single family comps you got, but based on what you've seen, flipping it as a single family might not be worth it. Because you were at unless that 240 one is about to close close to that price.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're saying 100 for the purchase, 50,000 plus, between 50 and 60 on the rehab. So if the comps would show over 200 plus, then you might be safe there. But
Emmett, it's 50,000. You got to show Emmett those pictures again. It doesn't need 2 new kitchens and 2 new bathrooms. So you can really go in there and you can paint. You can do some light drywall work, paint, some new flooring. And then you are going to have to install cabinets in the upstairs, but the downstairs cabinets is already in decent shape. Both of the bathrooms I would spray. I'm not redoing bathrooms. So yeah, you definitely could do it in the 50.
What's this comp, Johnita?
Oh, this is a multi-family. It's 2 unit. They have it listed at how many square feet?
And Emmy, you ain't nobody is getting my pricing.
They got this listed at 1,950 square feet. This is not an updated property. It sold in February for $175 with a $2,000 concession. So really $173.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's the multi-family, right?
Yeah, 2 units.
And that's the highest sold comp?
Within a quarter of a mile.
All right.
Now, if I go out a half of a mile, let's see what happens. Now, I will worry about crossing over into East England.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go over half a mile. What's the next highest sold comp over there?
That was the highest. Oh, it was.
I think it's like 170.
165.
Yeah. So basically, what we looking at is we got. We maxed out really. You got 100. I like it more as a rental than a flip. It's not making sense for me as a flip.
Yeah.
And so this right here is one of those deals where you got to be, it's really based on your risk, right? How much risk you're willing to take. So Janita showed on the conversion where it's possible to be to sell for a little, upwards of low to mid 200,000s, right? But would I feel comfortable doing that? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But somebody out there who believe in that area, they may.
All right. So you got this one on Kensington. It's a half of a mile out. Let's see the legal description. Oh, that's still, where it is on the map.
265?
Oh, yeah. That's still between 94 between Harper and Chandler. So,
right.
How many bedrooms?
I think that's definitely comp.
See what the next highest comp is.
2 bedroom, 2 bath. 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
Mm-hmm.
Then it dropped down.
It went back down to that 165.
Oh yeah. See, that would scare me. And that ain't even got a garage. That one don't even look like it had a garage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a cheap rehab. That's all in May.
This feel like when you playing spades and your partner be like, I got 4 in a possible.
Right.
And they can't really play. I don't want to go on that possible because that
at all.
You only got one.
So who is Maria? Who know Maria? Elijah, you know Maria?
How long was that on the market, Johnny?
Oh, in July, 21 days.
Yeah, that wasn't.
How do you get Maria on the phone?
Yeah, for 265, but then everything else dropped almost $100,000 less. Yeah.
All right. So
yes.
Yeah. It might be decent as a rental. You can clear close to $2,000 a month with 150 invested. So I don't know. But then you got to factor in your taxes and insurance. You might not be clearing that much. So I don't know. I'm not feeling this one.
You missed it, Elijah. I'm gonna send it to you. Send that to Elijah, Johnny. So he's saying which Marie.
Oh. Let me see.
Emmett asked, was it forced there?
Yes.
Yeah, they converted it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It still got a little bit of work that I would do on that on the duct work.
That is Maria Contragur. I don't know.
She at KW?
Yeah, she at
Yeah.
Metro.
Yeah, we be selling houses over there.
But she was the buyer's agent, so I would be curious about the motivation.
Right. So you want to do? We're gonna do this Pontiac one. That's Jacktown, Shaka neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So let me share my screen here.
Oh, Elijah know her.
Oh yeah, I done seen her name on a couple transactions over the last couple weeks.
All right, so this is 98 East Cornell. And speaking of Pontiac, man, me and Elijah had that one we brought on Crystal Lake for 25,000. We sold it in a couple weeks for like 50. And
we should have bought that from them on wholesale. Should have wholesale.
yeah,
wholesale.
we hoteled it because we just went in there and cleaned it out and then put it right back on the market. I ain't mad. You can't, like Jason be telling me, you can't be mad if you made profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just looking at what's going on in Pontiac now, I don't think we'll ever get something that cheap in that good a condition as that house was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the house.
Yeah, she talking about Lana, you talking about, is this one off Baldwin? This one is Cornell, 98 East Cornell.
All right, so let's go over the specs on this one. They say this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 955 square feet, full basement, 2-car garage. Say the HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and water heater are all in good condition. ARVs 130 to 135. We about to see if that's the truth in our opinion. And they're asking 74.9. Agents are welcome.
London, to answer your question, yes, that's off of Baldwin.
All right, so let me pull up the photos on this one. While Johnny is pulling up the comps. So when you ask if it's off of Baldwin, explain to us what the importance is. I got an idea, but
what that means for me is that I normally wouldn't invest over there, but I don't know what it means for other people. Some people don't care.
What was she asking? Have her
I don't know. Why was you asking that? I think she just was point of reference. I don't think it was anything behind it.
Is this a before and after photo, Shaka?
I'm not sure. This came from a wholesaler.
Oh, okay. I appreciate them showing us that, like, it's this jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
But then this
way, you don't know if they fixed it, if that's what it looked like before, and they came and fixed it or not. It looked like they fixed that.
Look like some small rooms, but they just took the pictures at a bad looking angle. Are they just trying to show us the subfloor?
We need to talk about the lending industry and the horror stories.
Oh yeah.
I
know what we need to talk about because I'm having an issue with the and I'm surprised none of the title companies told me until recently about the redemption, getting the payoffs and stuff. We'll talk about that. I don't know. They gave us some good pictures, but the quality of the pictures not that good as far as like the angles. Like I don't need to see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't need to see they 1999 storage wars containers and stuff.
So they got a pantry.
Yeah, they was ready for the Walking Dead apocalypse or something. So let me see what we got. Like, why not take a picture inside the bathroom? All right. It's a wall. I don't get it. Showing some ceiling damage there. The house don't look bad. It's just the photos don't really tell. Like you can't see a full view of none of the rooms. It's like they just showing angles, or if they just trying to show us what they got to clean out,
Right.
or
Maybe
what we got.
somebody, you know, when you be in them houses and somebody's standing there, they're trying to hurry up and.
Oh yeah, I hate when you go in a house and you be taking pictures and they be showing you around, but they keep stepping in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And then they be like, "This is the living room," and I'd be like, "No shit." It's like
Right.
I thought it was the kitchen.
So the old listing for that was way back in 2004. Listed it for $94,900. And they saying it's on a double lot. 2004.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
we got somebody saying that it says unavailable. It's saying our link says unavailable.
Our TSARE link?
No, she said never mind, had it on restricted mode, laugh out loud.
Okay. The photo's showing us stuff, but it's not showing me enough to like. Oh yeah. These are not the photos that'll sell you the house. I guess it's just a small two bedroom house.
I don't know. Asking how much again?
This one was hold on, I go back. This was 74.9. And they said the comps is 130 to 135. Janita, let me know when you're ready with the comps, because I'm not
I got it pulled up.
All right, because these photos are driving me. It's kind of boring.
$62.
All right. I'm gonna take the pictures out. And these out.
Emmett said it was storage wars over there.
Right.
I've seen way worse, Emmett. Way worse.
So there's one 2-bedroom unit on East Cornell that sold. So we want to start with that one. 765 square feet. Bedroom is 1 bath. It sold in July on a conventional sale. They did $3,000 toward the cost.
How long was it on the market?
4 days.
Oh, that ain't bad. Let's see what it looked like.
Front. We got 35 pictures for us to look at of a 2-bedroom house.
I mean, see, they do the opposite of what the wholesaler did.
Right. Oh, that's a good angle. For me, how I gotta squeeze my stuff in that kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 140.
Damn.
I think it's a deal.
This on the same side of Baldwin?
This is 102 East Cornell.
Yep. That's gonna be right down. That gotta be a couple doors down.
So let's assume that other house, what you think, need 30,000 into it?
Yep. At high end. Yep.
Okay, yep. So 30,000, they want 74.9.
I wouldn't pay 74 for it. I would pay 60 for it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be 90 all in and sell it for 140.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the highest comp is over there, because it don't seem like it's gonna take a lot to get the house to look like this. You got some at 150.
Yeah, this look like a little something. What is this, y'all from Pontiac? What they doing over here? These look like little project houses they redoing.
That look like a new build. Is that a new build?
Yeah.
The shotgun row houses or the just four walls.
Yeah, that's nice.
Spacious. Yeah, that's a nice house. I mean, that's not a comp though. I wouldn't use that as a comp. That was a 3-bedroom too.
Give me one.
But this don't have a basement, right?
Yep, no basement.
And
it was built last year.
Man, people gonna have to, with something like this, people gotta get their credit together and own a house, because this eviction stuff about to get out of hand.
But they sold this one for the same price as this one.
Hold on. So go back to that. So that's 17. That's got to be. Let me see. So 17.
This is all within a quarter of a mile.
Hey, look, go back to that Beverly house. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. If this is
My
what
bad.
you call it. Yep. Scroll down. Not the
that.
house. The agent. It's what's his name? Yep. So what he's doing, if you look at the list price, it's $1. He doing all his he doing that a lot in Pontiac, listing them for $1 and just letting people bid the price up. So he's kind of using like an auction effect marketing strategy.
Dang, John Graham is down. Look at John Graham. Oh, he was the buyer's agent. He bought it.
One of John's agents. But John probably brought it, or one of the investors did.
Well, let's see.
But yeah, they've been doing he been listing them for $1, and that's been like his strategy.
Show they haven't recorded yet.
Yeah, you bought.
I get it, but that's dangerous as hell. I mean, well, I guess no, it's not, because you don't have to accept it. It don't matter, right?
Yeah, because you by law, a seller don't have to accept the offer. Yeah. And he put highest and best in there. I mean, worst case scenario, the agent buys it if the seller willing to accept a low ball offer. So yeah, this is about where you want to be at price wise for that other 60 to 65. Fix it up and sell it, or just keep it.
And this looks like it need way more work than the other one. So they asking how many bedrooms is that? That's 2-bedroom one, and it's almost 200 square feet smaller. So this one will have to drop down a lot. But so that means the 60 for that one on Cornell, I like it at 60.
All right.
I don't feel like we need to look that much further, so I feel like it's a deal.
Yeah.
I need a warehouse at 7,000 square feet and above. Detroit preferably. Little work.
Shit. Emmett, if you find that, you let me know. I need that same one.
Lunch space definitely boring.
He was talking about the pictures.
All right.
That we had on that other one. Yeah.
Let's do this other house.
So you bring it up, Johnita, since you already got it. So you saying this one is in what? Farmington or Farmington Hills?
Yeah, I'm about to pull. I'm gonna start with this. This is in he asked me hard questions like Farmington Hills, I believe.
All right. And was this property listed, you said?
Yeah, it's pending.
It's been listed for a long. I mean, actually, I don't know if it's been sold or not. If that property been sold a couple times or not.
So the subject property is 30935.
Hold on, let me add you to the screen here.
30935. Carriage Crossing, Farmington Hills.
You sharing the wrong screen, Johnny, right now.
Oh, am I? Let me go back in.
That's your OnlyFans page.
He said that.
Only bands. We only making bands.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Am I sharing the right screen now?
Yeah.
7 matches for 30935 Perry's Crossing. Do the sold within a quarter of a mile.
How much they want for the property?
340 is the ag's price.
And what you think you got to put into it?
80?
100? No, what Shaka, what you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Been out there. Yeah, it is a cosmetic rehab. Like I think
you gotta show us some photos after we run through
Let's go.
I don't agree with that number, but I mean, see, that's the thing. So you know, Janita's saying 80. I'm probably saying, I'm saying about 100, 125. Easy.
Okay. I
Just
got
the
the
house.
number, but all right.
Yeah, that's the
So
house.
Let's see the
this
photo.
is the front of the house right
Wait,
here.
hold on. You cutting that tree down, Shaka?
No,
This an old ass picture. No, I'll keep that tree, that big tree. Yeah, I'll keep it.
yeah.
All right.
This how this looks. I just was at this house 2 days ago. It looks just like this.
Did it?
Yes. That's the backyard.
Oh, this is a different house. I ain't even seen this house. I mean, I seen the pictures. I'm thinking this is my bad. This is a different house. I'm thinking this was
The sale.
nah, the big house.
This is the big house.
No, that's the medium house. I'm thinking that's the big house.
Okay, so 30935 Paris Crossing in Farmington Hills, 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms. I believe it's 2.5 baths. We'll recheck it.
Oh yeah, I seen this one. This one is this $100,000 rehab to me.
Was y'all keeping that wallpaper?
Not this wallpaper. It is some wallpaper you can keep, but this gotta go. That wallpaper gotta go.
It's about to come back in style.
Not when it's all stinky and nasty. So like you can see like on these pictures or whatever, you know, the walls and stuff are in pretty good shape. The floors were all level. I don't remember being any like dips and grooves in there. That's the family room.
Because that carpet's so thick, you probably can't tell if they're.
That carpet wore down. Family room off the kitchen. So obviously got to gut that kitchen and do a new kitchen in there. This is the wallpaper I think can be kept. That wallpaper is decent. I wouldn't try to get that off. I would just paint the room and update the fixtures and everything. Probably even keep that doggone lamp or chandelier. That's like an office. That's the half bath. So they got, when you come in off the back of the house through the mud room, the half bath right there before you come into the house. That's the mud room area. That's the main bathroom. This is the master. This door, that's just a door leaning up against the wall. It does nothing. It's just sitting there.
That's the door to nowhere.
Yep.
Right.
It's got a lot. This master is really big. It's like narrow. That's the main, master bathroom. Definitely would get rid of like this. You want to make this nice. I don't know if you rip this cabinet out of this is one of the kids, be a kid's room, or if you just chalk it up, keep it, change the hardware on it. So these are the bedrooms. This is the basement. The furnace is good and the roof is good. The AC was good. You need a new water tank. The water tank is from 04. It probably works, but on resale, people gonna probably give you a hard time about it.
I'll leave it until they ask for a new one. You said it's from 04?
Yeah. They have like a 8-year life expectancy. So. But anyways, that's the house. And these are the comps that I pulled up. And then we'll go through it.
All right. Show me the count. So it's 339, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,800 square feet.
That's the subject.
And you think the resale value was so? Shaka, you still seeing 125?
I think 100,000 for sure. I don't think you're doing it for no 80,000.
The roof was good.
What about the windows?
They look decent. In that picture, them look like they was vinyl windows.
The biggest thing that house has is, I'll show you on the picture. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me go back. All right. You see the front of the house where this like Juliet balcony is? Mm-hmm. It's just a little ledge, and that needs to be stripped up, new wood, new flat roof. Right along through here.
$68 said, hey, y'all.
What's up, darling?
What up? So that's the house. And where did our comps go?
You gotta pull them up.
I had them up. Where did they go? Oh, there you go. So quarter of a mile, we got 7 that come up within the last year. The highest, so we don't want to look at this one because it's West Bloomfield. And then this one, probably don't want to pay too much attention to either because it's a new construction. It was built in 2013. It's not
but
that
it's still only 10 years old. That ain't a good comp.
Mm-hmm. So then you got this one at 450. And that 450 is pretty outdated. It's got some old doors. Oh, recessed lights. Old carpet.
Yeah,
I like that wall.
They
This
furniture
kitchen
got that 60s, late 60s, 70s style.
Mm-hmm.
Like Marshall Brady boyfriend stayed there.
Mm-hmm. So this is in an updated house and it's got this small kitchen. Yeah. Oh,
how much is this one? How much did this one sell for?
It sold for $450.
Damn.
In May. It was on the market for 13 days.
So this is your highest. This is your highest comparable comp.
No, so you gotta go out and look. The highest is well, let me back this down to the city.
Yeah, I'm trying to justify the 339 price and then the 125 renovations. So we already at 450, 460.
Yeah, you're not gonna spend 125 on reno.
I say 100,000, but no, you can spend 125.
All right. So when we just stick with Farmington, so this is the highest. This is the highest right here. It's 3,600 square feet. Though it's a really big house. Sold for 550.
Yeah, that's like 1,000 square feet more.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a comp.
That ain't a comp. Go to the next highest. So that's
next highest is 540, built in 1974. That one is 2,900 square feet. So that's just a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no photos.
Nope. And it was on the market for 0 days. So that was a list same day, sold same day.
Yeah, I would be scared for that too.
I mean,
go to
and then this. So this one is the comp. I feel like this is the comp right here. It stayed on them. It sold 7 days at 496. They tried it at the 540, but for whatever reason they sold it at 496.
All right, let's see what we got on the inside. So right now with this house, we 439 all in, 100,000 plus the purchase price.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to start doing some music when we go through these photos.
Right, like
No, we're gonna have to play some little dirt.
Oh, no Jeopardy. We don't like Jeopardy. Oh, okay. No, but same thing. This one is not very updated. I mean, this kitchen is nice, but it's old.
Yeah, and what this one sell for again?
This one sold for 490. 490, 496 is what it sold for.
So we looking at like 440, 450,000 to possibly sell the house for 500 or 510, 520 to make 50 to 60,000. I don't like them numbers because we was looking at stuff to make 50 or 60,000 that was under 200,000 all in.
Mm-hmm. Smaller properties.
Mm-hmm. Right. And this that price point. So when y'all investing in like fixing and flipping, y'all gotta think about like the price point. The market is still good for sellers, but like when rates start creeping up and all of that, that 500 plus market really start hurting. So you start having more holding cost days on the market, and if you got a hard money loan on 400,000, then you gotta get that thing moved. You can't have
I got a question.
Yep.
How much did you pay for it?
I would like to get this house at about 290-ish, somewhere around there.
See, y'all still way over me. I need to be 325.
Yeah.
So fun fact.
Hey, Caroline. I said, hey,
This is a deal that me and Janita had an opportunity to go after. We just didn't agree on it.
Why you ain't let him finish?
He did. He said he needed to be at 290. And I'm saying he weighed more than me, because if we go with a $500,000 sale price, then the most I want to be all in is 325. So if I say I'm gonna put $100,000 into it, then I need to be buying it at 225.
And that's based on your formula, right?
Yeah, that's based on my formula.
For the people that haven't watched this before, your formula, you base that on the 65 or the 70%?
That's the 65. I could go as high as 70 if I wanted to be a little aggressive. Then I would be 350. Then I could pay 250 for it if I wanted to be slightly aggressive.
Right.
But to Reggie's point, this has always been my way of thinking as a flipper. Why do I want to go into almost $400,000 or 350 or and above when I can go get 2 or 3 flips in that, and I can spread my risk? I don't want to be, I mean, I'll do one of those, but I need to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because like Reggie said, you get stuck in one of those, it's different than getting stuck in $100,000 flip.
Right.
All right, so let's take a vote. If it's under contract for 300, do you let it go or do you keep it?
For me, there's no go for me at 300,000.
Is Reggie still there, or did his screen freeze?
He froze for a second.
Where is Shayla and Emmett and Alana? Everybody else, y'all need to vote. What happened to Reg? What happened to Reg?
I'm back.
Yeah.
they tried to get me.
So did you have an answer? Did you hear the question?
No, I ain't hear the question.
I said, if you have it under contract for 300, do you back out of the deal or do you keep it?
No, I would keep it. I would. So my thing is, at this, the numbers, I would take the risk on this. If I can make like 70 or better, because this is going to be it's going to be riskier from the amount of money you're investing in, but I'm not going to have all the little nuances I deal with on the lower end properties. But I just don't like this deal overall because of the price point that I would be looking to sell it for in the current climate that it's in. So
why would you keep it?
No, you said keep it, or would I get it and flip it? I wouldn't keep it as a I wouldn't keep it as a rental.
Is this a deal or no deal?
I'm asking.
No, it's a no deal. It's a no deal.
At 300,000 under contract for 300,000 is no deal.
Yeah, it's a no deal.
Okay.
All right.
So here's the thing, right? When me personally, I don't like it, but to an investor, because we got investors that's watching, they want to do their first deal and all of that, they can buy it and make some decent money on this at 300,000, 100,000 all in and sell it for 500, right? Or even 480, right? Mm-hmm. But for me personally, I don't like it because if you make 70, 80,000, and we've shown y'all properties where y'all making 50 and 60 for a third of the cost of this property, or sometimes, half or a third of this, then it just don't make sense. It ain't the best place to park my money and my risk.
That's mine. So Shayla asks how it is as a rental. To me, it's a no deal as a rental too, because even if I bought it at 300,000, I put 100,000 in, I'm 400 in there, I don't think I'm gonna get $4,000 a month in rent over there. So it's a no deal for me as a rental too.
Yeah, you gotta rent that at a rate. I don't even know what the property taxes are over there, but you gotta rent it 4,000 or more. Now, if it had Airbnb potential, then that would be different. But I don't even know if that area how it would look as an Airbnb, what the city ordinance is, and And like Emmett said earlier, they're coming after a lot of Airbnbs. All the cities are changing their laws and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't hold it as a rental. If we were in a different state for this size home at that price, of course, but not here.
But Johnita think it's a deal. So Johnita, you got to get you like it a little bit. So you got to give them your point of view as to why.
I'm just trying to see if it's really necessary to spend $100,000 in that house, because when I'm looking at the other comments, they're not completely updated. So I understand we have to do a new kitchen and a new main bathroom, but then everything else you're talking about your, just flooring. You ain't taking out no walls, you ain't fixing no floors, you're not skimming nothing. It's just, going in there painting, resurfacing the floors, and like when I'm looking at the other comps, like they don't have all new trim, they don't have all new doors, like they're not new houses.
So yeah, so what she says is valid point, but there is skimming in there. It's wallpaper in there that's got to come out, right? And there's a lot of it. So it's skimming in there. But so for me, you got a 2,800 square foot house. Even if it's cosmetic, it's a big ass house. You know what I mean? You got a lot of flooring you got to put in. You got a lot of paint that you got to do a lot of painting. You have a lot of everything because it's a big house. So I just don't see doing a 2,800 square foot house. Now, is it possible to go in there and maybe, I don't want to call it cut corners, but maybe not do certain things? Like you said, keep some of the wallpaper in certain rooms and put carpet in rooms where maybe we would have put plank flooring or something like that. You could, but my other concern is at that price point, I don't want to play games. I need to do a top-notch rehab to me so that it flies off the market. I don't need people over there nitpicking me like I would on a $150,000 rehab.
Right.
I need it to go like right away. I need it to leave in 4 days.
Yeah.
Ilana said, will it sell though?
Right.
Yeah, it'll sell.
Mm-hmm.
It'll sell. It's like I said, for some investors, it's still a good deal. It's just not a good deal for me. So you could still potentially make more than $60,000 on this property, maybe like 70 or 80,000, and that's not chump change. The issue is if you compare spending 400,000 to make 80,000, or would you rather spend 150,000 and make 60,000? So you got a lot less risk and a lot less holding costs, a lot less carrying costs. Because if it's how long are your rehabs taking on something like this, Shaka?
So that's got to go right away. That's got to be less than 60 days. That's another thing. Like everything else got to go on hold for that flip. You know what I mean? Because you in too deep. You know what I mean? So you got to be less. You got to be in and out of there less than 60.
Yep. So you're looking at 2 to 3 months rehab. So that's, let's say 3 months, worst case scenario. Then you're looking at market time. Then you're looking at closing. So you're looking at 5 months of holding costs. So whatever your mortgage is, say your mortgage is what, $3,000 or more a month plus utilities.
She's saying that's going to be rolled into the. That's going to be rolled into the purchase price. But so then, Johnita, if you say that,
but everybody ain't.
Yeah, they don't have that.
That's a private lender. If we talking about like hard money lender and something like that, you put it like this. You can easily have 15,000 in carrying costs for 4 to 5 months on this property.
So
versus another. Oh, go ahead.
You're gonna have more than that if you borrowing the money. So that's why I didn't want to get into that, because if we go there and you borrow the money, then the numbers is way different. So I didn't go there for people because I didn't feel like that's a little bit too much right now. Because if you borrowing that money, so two things. One, if we're borrowing $400,000, even at 10%, that's gonna cost us $40,000, right? And we didn't take that into consideration. We didn't say none of that in our numbers that we was talking about, right? So now, if you borrowing $400,000 at 10%, you at $440 plus your 100. Now you at Now it's a no deal. It's a no go, right? you're not an investor anymore.
Right.
What pockets in today's market you still spend 150 to make 60? These English Morningside.
It's a couple of them. Bagley.
Yeah, my last one was in Bagley.
Martin Park, Fitzgerald, all them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I looked at that was a legit conversation that everybody's been talking about, like how much do I spend? So like I'm out here putting deals under contract. I'm about to see which ones we're holding on to. And it is way more attractive to be all into a property, 100,000 to 110 to make the 650, 60, 70, whatever it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't want to let it go like super quick. I needed to investigate it a little further. Just when I'm investigating stuff, Shaka feels like I feel one way about it. No, I have an idea. I have something that's working in my mind, and I need to, uncover, do the investigative work to make sure, I'm not missing something.
Yeah, so my last flip was in Bagley that I did. We was purchase price was 90. I had about 65, 67 into that one, and we sold it for 215. So it's still deals out there. It's just that they're not as common anymore, right? But yeah, you still find a few here and there, but I mean the opportunity is still there. And then now, compared to last year when I did that deal, it may cost you, 110 to acquire that same property, or 120, and you putting the money into it, but it's selling for more on the back end.
Yeah, so, the 110 in Bagley right now is actually a good deal with the price increases that we
yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So and then it's all about like, where we have on market, off market properties, but a lot of times we get so dependent on wholesalers to find the deals for us. Mm-hmm. You can go out like all my last flips, and even the like properties we brought had just been word of mouth or people we just know from being in the real estate business. We meet with sellers and they're like, yeah, my dad don't want to put the house on the market. He just want to sell it as is. And we say, well, this is what we offer. And we end up getting deals like that a lot of times just from our general real estate marketing to get listings. So, yeah, it's still deals out there.
Couple things. So, Emmett, you talking about the 1% rule on that Farmington? Yeah, it didn't work. That's why I was at the 4,000 on that Farmington flip. And then Shayla, no. So I want to say this about, all right, we talked about what would happen if we, go ahead.
Yeah, let me clarify this for Shayla too. So like when I said 15,000, so the 2 to 3 month time frame was just the rehab time it's going to take to start the work and finish the work. Then when it goes on the market, in most areas, you're going to be on the market 20 to 30 days. Now, it may sell sooner, but then the average closing is taking 30 days to 45 days. So you're looking at another 2 months with market time and closing. So that's how I came up with the 5 months. The holding costs I'm talking about is your insurance, your mortgage payment, if you're getting a mortgage, or especially if you're doing hard money financing, plus your utility costs. So that can easily be 3,000 to 4,000 or closer to 5,000, depending on your insurance rates and things of that nature. So always estimate the higher amount, but easily you can be 15,000 in holding costs. And that's only if you got a good contractor. Some contractors don't run a business. They just know how to do work. And you'll mess around and be 8 months getting this house together.
So what Shayla said was cash, though. So, I want to respond to that, Shayla. So she's saying, did you say approximately 15,000 holding costs for the? She said cash, right? She's saying that we're not borrowing the money. So, and that's another thing. If I am not putting 300,000 nowhere to make 80,000 for me, 300,000 of my money to make $80,000 in 6 months, not happening. Shit, not even definitely not in 6 months. No,
I would do it if I was loaning the money, but if I gotta do the project, I can invest that money elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'll tell Jalen to find me. Jalen be finding some deals though. He be out there with them off market deals. So I wouldn't if you told me to invest 300,000 in the stock market and I get make 80,000 in 5 to 6 months, I would do it. Right.
So, but see, but it's
if
a
you
gamble.
Told me I had to go.
No.
Yeah, if I had to go through deal with the contractors, deal with all of that, and have the risk and liability that goes on after the sale of a property, I wouldn't do it with 300,000 of my own cash.
And so so you asked me that. So you saying that you guaranteed to make the 80, or you saying you can make 80 in the stock market?
No, I'm saying just comparing the two. If it was a guarantee. Yeah, but even then, it's still no guarantee, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so there's no way I'm putting 300,000 in the stock market to make 80. I don't give it. That's not happening, right? So then I would put it in real estate, but I wouldn't put my 300,000 over there. I'm like again, I'm gonna go buy two. I'm gonna get in Bagley, and I'm gonna get me 2 flips over there, and I'm gonna make 120,000, and you know, I'm gonna divvy it up though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna minimize my risk. Emmett said 260.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any last words? Time to go.
I owe you interest and points. Hold on, what Jalen said. To get off him.
For sure.
Oh yeah. No, you don't owe me no money yet. You gonna figure that out. But yeah, we gotta so the next episode we gonna have some more properties. People keep sending us properties, but all of them are not good material to evaluate, because some of the stuff these people be picking, like I have investors sending me properties and I'm like, they like burnouts, they like $5,000-$10,000 properties. They got to put 60 into them or 80 into them, and the neighborhood only sell them for 75,000. Those ain't the deals we want to evaluate on here, because it ain't making you no money. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Shaka? Yeah, keep in mind too, like these are all real deals. Like they're available. These houses are actually available to purchase.
Oh, I want to say one thing. So I'm saying that that's not a deal for me, but I'll say this: if I was a person working a job and I had the ability to go borrow that 400,000 to make that 80,000, I probably would do it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, 80,000 is 80,000.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we're just comparing it to what our other options are. When you got more options, you don't have to take certain risks. That's what the bottom line is. So
that's it. That's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
110, all in 110, ARV 150 to 170. Nah, I mean, for me to be 110 in, you send me some of them deals. What? I want to be, oh yeah, I could be 110, but I got to be at the 170, not at the 150.
I said, wow.
What she say? What you talking about, darling? Oh, she talking about if I was working. Shit, I would. I mean, so if you working and if you only making shit, you know, if you somewhere between 75 and 125,000, but you can come do 2 flips a year, make 80,000 a flip, put you at 150 or better. Shit, I would take that risk then. But like Reggie said, I don't have to take that risk no more. Yeah, I did take those risks to get, you know what I'm saying? At some point I did do those deals, but I won't do them anymore. I don't have to. You know.
All right, and send us some of y'all deals. If y'all got deals y'all want us to evaluate live on the show, don't get mad when we knock them down, because somebody sent us a deal one time and we was like, nah, this garbage. Yeah, just don't be mad. We just giving our honest opinion. And again, it might be a good deal, it just might not be a good deal for one of us.
We found the deal today. It was the Pontiac house.
Yeah, the Pontiac deal was nice. And the one on the last episode we found on what was that? 5 Points.
Stop talking about that deal. We need to get that deal under contract.
Y'all went and brought it without me.
No, we need to get that deal in the contract though.
Did everybody get their rent today? Two of my
No,
tenants.
you know ain't nobody gonna pay.
I ain't got $0 today.
One of my tenants called me yesterday. Like, she always called my phone. I'm like, send a text. She gonna send rent. Like, okay, I got the alert. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh, that's cool. You got good tenants then. Yeah.
All right, I'm just kidding. That's a wrap, y'all.
All right, have a good one. All right.